pick a piece of paper and answer these few questions even before you open a script writing software. And my main focus now is going to be basically on the outline, what exactly you need to do before you get to a script writing stage or opening your script writing software. Most of the times, the developers will not tell you that before you open a software like this, you already have to have done some homework, or you should have had some plan in place, or you should have written some few things knowing the beginning of your movie, the middle of your movie, and the ending. For me, these are very key things that you need to know. The first thing is, what is this movie about? If you cannot answer this question or you fumble with this question, then trust me, fundamentally, there's an issue with your idea, and there's no shame in rethinking your idea. Guys, always put your ego aside if you want to create the best content in terms of movie writing. Now, if you have answers to that question, the next thing you should be asking yourself is, who are the characters in this movie? Once you've identified the characters, let's look at our main character. Who is he? What does he want in the whole movie? What does this whole main character want in the movie? Then the next question is, why can't he get what he wants? Why can't he have it? Then in answering why he cannot have what he wants, it means that the person has a fundamental fatal flaw, which is kind of like retarding his progress, or which is preventing him from getting that particular thing. So one tip here is that make sure that that fundamental flaw, the thing that is preventing this character from getting to the destination or getting exactly what he wants, is mostly something that isn't his fault. If you manage to pull this off that way, guys, trust me, your movie is going to be a very emotional one, because the more you can get your audience to sympathize with this main character, the better your character is going to be, or let's say the better the movie is going to be. Because once the audience know that this character is innocent and does not deserve this, they are well invested in the journey of the character. So let's say, for example, in a classical Greek drama like Oedipus Rex, Oedipus by normal standards does not deserve his fate. However, he's struggling, or let's say he's going to go through an ordeal in life based on a crime his parents had committed even before he was born. And with this background already, you as the viewer is already feeling pity for this guy, because he's going to go through an ordeal, or he's going to go through a situation which he did not sign up for. And once you can make your audience feel like this guy does not deserve what he's going through, trust me, your characters are going to be very memorable. And of course, that means that your movie is going to be very great. So identify the fundamental flaw. Make sure that this fundamental flaw is something that he does not deserve. However, he has to go through that ordeal in order to get what he wants. Then at the end of the day, for whatever reason, make sure that he finds a way of overcoming this particular thing. That is where we reach the resolution or the ending of the movie. And trust me, resolution sometimes does not necessarily mean that it will be a happy ending. Sometimes it could be a sad ending. Maybe he or she was never able to overcome or find a way of overcoming that fundamental flaw. Hence, it doesn't lead the person anywhere. So all these things are creative. At the end of the day, there are no rules. There's an art form. So, hey, do what works best for you. However, I figured out that in life, when you are learning something, having some set of rules to follow is very, very important. Once you discover your own voice, then you can break into exactly what you want to do. So these are the key requisite things you need to have written down on a piece of paper, a piece of sheet, or somewhere even before you start typing your script. And for me, from my experience, I prefer to still traditionally pick a pen and paper and write down these kind of things, because I don't know, I am not a scientist, but for some reason I realized that writing something and typing something have slightly different scientific things that happens to your brain. So I prefer that when you are brainstorming things like this, make sure to rather write it down instead of using sticky notes on your computer or typing it somewhere. So have handwritten notes before you come in to start writing. Maybe that is something that just works for me. Once again, I'm not a professional. I've just discovered exactly things that work out for me, and that is exactly how I've been executing most of my project over the years. So please use this particular technique in all your movies, and I can't wait to see what you guys churn out. At the end of the day, art is a very subjective thing. I'll definitely be glad to come across your scripts, amazing scripts that you guys will put out in the near future. If you are seeing my face for the very first time, welcome. This is Africa Amaze channel. Over here, I do talk about cinematography, photography, editing, and all its related branches. If all this sounds interesting, I do much appreciate it. If you do click on the subscribe button, please make sure to do turn on the post notification bell so you are notified anytime I drop awesome content like this right here from the continent of Africa. I have many similar videos of this nature, and please make sure to head on to watch the previous video I did using cell text. I go into details exactly what is necessary in a script and what is fluff or what isn't necessary at all. Click here to watch that video, and I will definitely catch you in the next one. Until next time, as always, guys, keep practicing filmmaking. Peace out.